Hi friends, Krista here. Thanks for stopping by Books and Jams. Today I'm going to tell you about what I keep on my cart. I joined the trend of people on Instagram mainly, also some booktubers who have been using these 3-tiered carts. Actually, you can't really see the whole thing, but that's okay. Who've been using these carts to hold books, and I couldn't resist. And I finally figured out what it is that I want to keep on my cart. At the beginning of the year, I did a 2019 goals video where I told you I don't really have any goals, but I want to read what you recommend for me. And I encouraged you to go look at my TBR shelf or my to-read shelf on Goodreads and pick out a book from there from my shelves that you think I should read. And those suggestions, at least the ones that I actually own, are all on this cart. I'm very excited. Let me show you what's on here. There's actually a lot of room still. I didn't put anything on the second half of the cart, so you can see there's quite a bit of room over here. I'm not sure yet what I'm gonna put on the back side, but at least for now on the front, I can see it fits all 3 levels. Let's see if I can move this back. Oh, there we go. Hi. All the books that were recommended to me fit perfectly on this front side of the cart. I have them right now alphabetized by title, so I'm just going to go through shelf by shelf and show you what I've got. So on this top shelf, I have A Fall of Marigolds by Susan Meissner, A Walk in the Woods by Bill Bryson, one of the few nonfiction that were recommended to me, The Accidental Empress by Allison Pataki, a historical fiction, and Agatha Christie, The ABC Murders. I'm excited to get some of these read this year. The Alice Network by Kate Quinn, which is a World War II historical fiction, and I've just heard so many positive things about this one. And Then There Were None, another Agatha Christie. Behind Closed Doors, a thriller by B.A. Paris. Another nonfiction, Being Mortal by Atul Gawande. A classic, The Count of Monte Cristo by Alexander Dumas. The Couple Next Door, a thriller by Sherry LaPena. The Dove Keepers by Alice Hoffman. I believe this is a historical fiction as well. Another classic, East of Eden by John Steinbeck. I'm so excited to get to this one. The Air Affair, a book about books by Jasper Fforde. Fox by Nadine Brandis. This is a Christian fiction fantasy. Shelf 2. Let's see. All right, on shelf 2, I have Flowers for Algernon, which is I think a modern classic by Daniel Keyes. Fried Green Tomatoes at the Whistle Stop Cafe by Fanny Flagg. I loved this movie when I was younger. A nonfiction, Hillbilly Elegy by J.D. Vance. The Home for Unwanted Girls by Joanna Goodman. The House at Tyneford by Natasha Solomons. The Immortalists by Chloe Benjamin. This one I've heard a lot of people just found it to be meh, like not that great, not that awful. I'm not looking particularly forward to it, but I just love the cover. We'll see. We'll see. I have The Invention of Wings by Sue Monk Kidd. Life After Life by Kate Atkinson. Someone put The Lord of the Rings, so I just put the first one, The Fellowship of the Ring by J.R.R. Tolkien. Sad that I haven't read those. I've read The Hobbit many times. I haven't read the whole Lord of the Rings, though. Maisie Dobbs by Jacqueline Winspear. I believe this is a historical mystery. I'm excited for that one. The Memory Keeper's Daughter by Kim Edwards. Mr. Penumbra's 24-Hour Bookstore by Robin Sloan. Gotta love a book about books. My Cousin Rachel by Daphne du Maurier. I loved Rebecca and really look forward to more from du Maurier. Named of the Dragon by Susanna Kearsley, who has quickly become one of my favorite authors over the last couple years. And My Name is Mary Sutter, which I believe is a Civil War historical fiction by Robin Oliveira. Looking forward to that. And on the bottom, we have Pachinko by Min Jin Lee. The Queen of the Tierling by Erica Johansson. The Raven Boys by Maggie Stiefvater. I can't wait to get to this one, but I need to finish up some other series first. Another book about books. The Readers of Broken Wheel recommend by Katarina Bivald. Sold on a Monday by Christina McMorris. I read a couple of her books and love them. Here we go with a Sarah Dessen, Saint Anything. This Savage Song by Victoria Schwab. Unwritten by Charles Martin. We Are All Completely Beside Ourselves by Karen Joy Fowler. What Alice Forgot by Leanne Moriarty. Another World War II fiction, The Women in the Castle by Jessica Shattuck. Woman of God by James Patterson. And finally, Yellow Crocus by Layla Ibrahim. Not included right now on the shelf are the very few middle grade books that were recommended because I have them in my pile of middle grade books that I plan to read during middle grade March. So I will be talking about those ones in my TBR, which is coming very soon for middle grade March. But I'm really excited about these. You guys picked some really good ones. Of course, they were all on my shelves, so I already wanted to read them. But I'm particularly excited that you guys picked these, and for some of them they got multiple people who recommended them. So I'm totally stoked about that. I did make note of the books that I don't own that were recommended as well, and throughout the year I'll hopefully be getting those from the library, maybe even finding them at a library sale along the way. I'm really trying to limit my purchases this year, which I say now, but when April comes and those library sales, we'll see how that goes. But I'm really excited for these. Thank you so much for recommending so many good books to me. If you're interested in reading East of Eden, I would love for you to join my Goodreads read-along pick. I think it's either April or May, I'm not sure. And also, we're going to be having a Agatha Christie month where it's kind of choose your own Agatha Christie, and that's either April or May as well. I can't remember which one I put during which month. So I have the ABC Murders and then there were none. They're both Agatha Christie's that were recommended. So during that month, I'll at least read those two and maybe a few more for my shelves as well. So yeah, lots of good books coming my way this year. Thank you again so much for recommending books to me from my TBR shelves. I'm so excited that you guys participated. I have 122 recommendations that came in. Some of those were for the same book, so there's not 122 books here. And I already read 5 of the recommendations in January, and I think already 2 of the books that I read in February were books that were recommended by you guys. So I'm already making a dent in that 122. So I'm very excited, lots of participation, and that's something that I love about this channel is that it's not just me talking to a void. We're in this together. So thank you so much for participating and playing along and being invested in what it is that I read. I just think that that's fantastic. So that's it. Comment down below and let me know if any of these are ones that you've read and that you loved or that you didn't feel so great about. If you think there's some that I should pick up sooner rather than later, let me know that as well. I always love talking with you down in the comments, you know that, so let's chat down there. Give this video a big thumbs up if you liked it, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will be talking to you in another video very soon. Bye!